Hello, and welcome to one of the wilder parts of my rather unkempt garden. And this is looking particularly unkempt because, to be honest, life has got in the way, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. Part of today's mission is to upgrade the little circulation pump that I've had just running a waterfall in this duck pond to a proper filter pump. So it's time to get out with the old, in with the new, get a bit mucky, but hopefully we'll see the benefit. As you can tell, my garden's fairly wild. It's a wildlife garden, but this pond is really here to distract the ducks from being too destructive to the other ponds that house the crested newts and the things that I want to protect. So there are fish in here, and that does a brilliant job of keeping the newts and the frogs away from here, and they have the sense to go for the fish-free ponds. If only I'd done the same, I probably wouldn't need to upgrade the filter, but hey ho, life happens. So without further ado, we'll get around there, take the old pump out and install the nice, new and fairly shiny at the moment one. Let's see what happens. Like a lot of Laguna pumps, this little pump's been sitting in here quite merrily, just chugging through all of the little waste bits and pieces, providing water for a waterfall, which has been very popular with the birds and has provided a bit of aeration for the fish in the pond here. But it's not really big enough for the new task in hand. So we need something bigger to run the filter and the waterfall. So I've turned the power off, keeps the impeller in good shape. It's not good to run these things dry, and it means I don't get covered in foul water, which might be entertaining, but it's a bit early in the day for that. So we'll remove the old pump and make room for the big one. Now you can see why I didn't want a face full of that water. Laguna pumps handle solids very well, but to give it a fighting chance, I like to put them inside a basket such as this, which strains a lot of the coarser material and saves a bit of cleaning. So before I lower the new pump into the pond, we'll connect the new hosing. It's all very easy, this click fit stuff, but in true Blue Peter style, there's a video that we prepared earlier. Follow the links and you'll see the whole unboxing and setup procedure taken step by step. With the hoses connected, we're ready to drop the new pump into the old basket. Basket's not a very attractive feature in this pond, so once the background levels of solid waste have dropped, I'll probably take it out. But for now, I want to give this new pump a fighting chance really and not be out here every day cleaning it. So good luck pump, you've got a lot of grot heading your way, and let's get this connected to the filter. For now, I've hidden the filter in this Carex pendula just to get it out of sight. Eventually, when I'm done remodelling this area of the garden, I'll bury it at the top of a stream section that I'll put in. I like the birds to be able to have plenty of bathing. So when I bury it, I'll probably place it a little bit below that collar there, and then that'll pretty much vanish from sight as much as something with bright yellow fittings can. But you could easily stash that underneath a shrub or a fake rock. Your garden, your choice. So very important here, you have the arrow indicating where the water comes in and an arrow there indicating where the water comes out. You could put those the other way around, but you'd be amazed actually at how much your pump would struggle. So that's all done with the click fits. This model is great because it has a little purge valve there, which you can use to water the plants. So I'm going to use this when I flush the filter, which I'll have to do a fair bit. It's a mucky pond. That'll get flushed and it'll keep the dogwoods nice and green. Hopefully we won't have as dry a summer, but there we go. So in order for the flow to run properly, you need to make sure that that valve is set parallel to the waste output there. This little housing there is a flow rate indicator in there, so when it starts to block up, you'll notice a little float valve comes up and tells you. I'm expecting that to pop up after hours, really. It's not going to take a lot of muck from this pond to block this up, so that'll be fine. And then of course the nicest thing about this is you have the handles there that you can just raise and get the worst of the grot off the filter foams without opening the whole thing up. And that, in addition to our little step-by-step guides, should be everything that you need to know about Laguna pressurized filters. So without further ado, we'll turn the pump on and see what the flow's like. So that's the new pump and filter installed. That filter's got a hard job up ahead of it, really. Had I cleaned out the pond from scratch and it was dealing with cleaner water, I wouldn't be in there having to clean it out so much, but I fully anticipate it's going to do exactly what it's designed to do, trap a lot of this solid sediment that's causing the cloudy water, and I'll be out here cleaning it out regularly. You'll notice as well that I've put most of the hose runs inside the pond. I prefer to do this personally because then if you get a leak in the hose, it's leaking into the pond and a lot of the time you won't notice at all. So there's a little bit of tidying up to do, like every part of my garden, but hopefully I'll come out here with a cup of tea later in the day and see how the pump's progressing and see how much muck we've got trapped in that filter. So hopefully the next time that I see this, it'll look a bit clearer. The fish will be able to see me coming, and I can sit down and just enjoy my hard, dirty work. But for now, that'll do me.